by Roy Mabasa. President Rodrigo Duterte hopes the other two branches of government, legislative and judiciary, would also allow unfettered public access to relevant information about their affairs, subject to certain restrictions and regulations in exceptional circumstances. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Richard Madelo/Presidential Photo/Manila Bulletin. The President made the call in a statement issued on the occasion of the first-year anniversary of the Freedom of Information (FOI) program. On July 23, 2016, Duterte signed Executive Order No. 2, operationalizing in the executive branch the people's constitutional right to information and the state policies to full public disclosure and transparency in the public service. I hope that both the legislative and judicial branches of government would join us in strengthening our democratic institutions by following suit and instituting measures that would allow unfettered public access to relevant information about their affairs, subject to reasonable restrictions and regulations in exceptional circumstances, Duterte said in the statement that also coincides with the FOI week. Executive Order No. 2 upholding the freedom of information was issued to institutionalize the state's policy of full public disclosure and transparency in the public service. The Presidential Communications and Operations Office, PCOO, earlier said heads of agencies and officers who fail to abide by the EO will face administrative cases. The directive covers all government offices under the executive branch including, but not limited to, the national government and all its offices, departments, bureaus, offices, and instrumentalities including government-owned and controlled corporations, state universities, and colleges. According to the EO, local government units are also encouraged to observe and be guided by this order. The EO also specified that information refers to any records, documents, papers, reports, letters, contracts, minutes, and transcripts of official meetings, map, books, photos, data, research materials, films, sound and video recording, magnetic or other tapes, electronic data, computer stored data, or similar data or materials recorded, stored, or archived. The law likewise reminds public officials to file their Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth, SALN, and make it available for public scrutiny. Filipinos who wish to obtain certain records may send a letter of request to the concerned office along with a valid proof of identity. No person requesting for information shall be denied access unless the information sought falls under any of the exception enshrined in the Constitution, existing law, or jurisprudence, the EO stated. The Department of Justice, DOJ, and Office of the Solicitor General, OSG, must provide a list of exceptions to be submitted to the Office of the President within 30 calendar days from the effectivity of the EO. The DOJ and the OSG will also serve as the oversight bodies that will decide on requests for information that may affect national security. The EO also stated that if the request is valid, the office concerned should grant and release the request within 15 days.